Holistic connection. Let's heal. Holistic connection. Let's learn. Holistic connection. Let's grow. Holistic connection. Let's be real.
Hello, everyone. This is PamelaTopjian, your host for Holistic Connections, Conversations with Holistic Practitioners. And this is a bonus episode. I don't have a guest today. We are honoring my 100th episode, which is coming up this Sunday, August 30th. I did record a video a while back on why I even started the podcast, some lessons I've learned along the way, and how it was going and where I hoped that it would go. And I'll put that in the description below. However, this one is going to be focused more on the lessons that I keep hearing from the holistic practitioners. Over 90 different holistic practitioners have been on this podcast. I am just so grateful for all of the wisdom, the knowledge, the gifts that have all been shared with all of you. I've learned a lot myself, and I know that you have too. And I just love making these connections. Some of you have even become good friends, and I am so grateful. So a few things that I hear over and over from the holistic practitioners is listen to your body and listen to your intuition. You always have clues of what's going on if you pay attention. The symptoms that you're having are not the enemy, but they're your teachers and your guides. You just have to be self-aware and to trust that intuition. And speaking of symptoms, whether they're physical or mental or emotional or even spiritual, everything is connected. More often than not, you cannot treat or heal one area without also looking at other areas, and balance is really the key. And there's often a root cause, something that's happened that was the root for all of these symptoms or issues. Digging deep is important for true healing to take place. I've used the analogy of the dandelion root here before, where you have the core root that goes very deep, and then there's these little offshoots of it. And if you pluck at the offshoots just to get rid of maybe this symptom or this little thing that's happening, you never get to the core of the symptoms or the core of the issue, and they'll keep coming up. They'll keep coming back. So digging deep is really important. And speaking of that, you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to really want to be healed or want to be well or want to understand yourself or your higher self. You have to really want it. You have to really do the work yourself. You may not even realize that you're the one holding you back. You have taken this issue or whatever is going on, you have taken it on as an identity sometimes and may have a hard time giving it up. Sometimes you have to be willing to look at that shadow side. If you feel like you've tried everything and still not finding any relief, your subconscious probably has the answers. It's not always that you've taken it on as an identity, but you might be fearful of putting in that work, fearful of healing even sometimes, because you don't know what that is. So sometimes we'd rather just stick with the issues that we know and are used to. But sometimes the ancestors or your own past lives may have the answers for you too. Past life regression or Akashic record readings aren't just for curiosity's sake. Sometimes the answers are deep in there or go very far back, and there are ways to access them. Your practitioner is your guide, your partner in healing. They can steer you in the right direction. They can guide you along the path, but you're the one in the driver's seat. You're the one that has to take those steps and walk that path yourself. Another thing that I say a lot here is that nobody can do it for you, but you don't have to do it alone. Another interesting thing is that so often these holistic practitioners find that who they work with mirrors what they have been through or what's currently happening in their lives, or the challenges that the holistic practitioners have overcome often really become the same challenges that they help others to overcome. This is also one of the main reasons I hear that people do the work that they do. They have been through this healing journey or this spiritual journey or on a self-discovery journey, and they found what they needed through holistic healers and practitioners. So they then really have a passion to learn more about it and to even help others in the same way. So these are some of the lessons that I've learned from my 90 plus guests that I've had on, and I still am just amazed that I've gotten here. I never even really honestly wanted to start a podcast, but that explanation is in the other video that will be in the description. So every Sunday is a new episode with another holistic practitioner to learn from. I'm usually several weeks ahead. I will batch record when I have time and then edit and release once a week. So I'll put my Linktree in the description of this video, and it has my calendar link, which is TidyCal, if you are a holistic practitioner and would like to book a guest slot. Right now, at the time of this recording, there aren't any slots open until October, I think. So if you're not following on the podcast platforms or subscribed on the YouTube channel, which is just my name, PamelaTopjian, Topjian, the podcast is in a playlist in there, and you're at all interested in holistic health, please check it out. If you like what you see, help share the information by sharing the episodes. This is the main reason for this podcast, so people know all their options when it comes to their own healing and well-being, because you can't make informed decisions without having all the information. So let's learn and heal and grow together. And once again, thank you so much for being here. Wherever you're watching from or listening from, I truly appreciate you all. Thank you.